Megs. I'm bringing you breaking news that BTS is amazing. Some of us already knew that, but America might be learning it for the first time. They made history this past weekend at the Billboard Music Awards because they were voted top social artists, and they were the first K-pop group to get those votes. They beat out music icons such as Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, and Shawn Mendes with over 300 million votes. Now everyone wants to interview them because, well, they're big stuff, and everyone wants to know, why is BTS so great? But here's the thing. We can tell that these interviewers probably have never even listened to a BTS song. So we, the K-pop converters, have decided to help you out. But you might not want to go any further than this because you might not want to delve into the big black fandom hole of the loving admiration and the devotion for BTS because it's consuming. But if you want to proceed at your own risk, we're here to help. So who is BTS? What makes them so great? They are a group of 7 members, a boy band from South Korea, and their name is Bangtansoyeondan, or BTS for short. Now it translates into Bulletproof Boy Scouts, which refers to their determination to protect their generation from the prejudice and hardships that pour down on them like bullets. They debuted in 2013 under a little no-name company called Big Hit. And they struggled for several years, and it looked like they weren't going to make it in this intensely competitive industry that is K-pop. But they couldn't be stopped because they are bulletproof. They released a song called I Need You. It was the first of a trilogy of videos with Prologue and Run, and they were all connected with a story that was very confusing, and it made the fans crazy trying to decipher it. Later, it then was followed by an epilogue of Young Forever. This leads me to my first reason of why you might want to stop right there. These guys might be way too smart for you. That's right. This is not your regular bubblegum K-pop. This is some deep stuff. Their lyrics are so meaningful and beautifully written, and symbolism that even your English teacher would enjoy. These lyrics will move you, inspire you, make you want to cry, make you want to laugh. So full of meaning, your brain will explode, full of the meaningness. Many of their lyrics come from the brains of 2 of their members, Namjoon, aka Rap Monster, and Yoongi, aka Suga. Warning again, you might not want to become a fan if deep, meaningful lyrics aren't up your alley. Oh, but wait, Toto I think has another warning for you. Take it away, Toto.
Yes, Migs, that's right. If our viewers haven't stopped yet, now really might be the time, because once they see them dance, they really might be sucked in too far and it will be too late to get out. Because not only can these guys sing, but they can dance like nothing you've seen before. Look at that precision and formation. Look at that strength and power. Look at that creativity and uniqueness. This is thanks to their choreography leader, Hosok, aka J-Hope, and their power dancers Jimin and Jungkook. With the others following their lead, these 3 take them to dancing highs the rest of us can only dream about. In fact, another warning for our viewers, you might want to quit now because we know you will want to try to learn these dances. You might end up with a twisted ankle and massive frustration and depression because it just won't be possible.
Toto, their dancing is amazing, but can we just talk about their singing for a minute? Because that's what this is really about in the end, right? Because what's the dancing without the singing? And we want to warn you again, if you hear Jin and Taehyung, also known as V, sing, they will melt you like a chocolate kiss on a hot dashboard in Arizona. Are you sure you want to keep going here? Do you want to melt? Do you want your heart to break with the beauty of it? Because that's what's going to happen if you listen to them sing. And after Jin and V melt you, Jimin and Jungkook will join in and finish the job with their high notes and their crystal clear vocals. And then if that's not enough, you will be swept away by the powerful, emotional, and clever rhymes delivered by Suga, J-Hope, and Rapmon. Be warned, you will never want to go back after that.
true. They shine in both singing and dancing. But are they just pretty faces that are able to sing and dance? Are they cardboard cutouts? Are they puppets on a string for their entertainment company? No, they are not. And I'll tell you why. But you might want to stop right here because, again, if we delve into their personalities, there really is no turning back. You will fall in love. I can guarantee it. Next thing you'll know, you'll be dropping hundreds, no, thousands of dollars just for a glimpse to see them in real life. You'll have to buy every version of every album they put out. You'll also have to buy the right to watch them and chat with them online on their V Lives. You don't want to go any further. So if you want to stop now, feel free. Are you still there? Are you sure you want to do this? All right, well, here we go. First, we have Kim Namjoon, aka Rap Monster. He is the leader of the group. He is what they created the group around to revolve around his style. He is the genius behind many of his lyrics. No, really, he is a legitimate genius. He taught himself how to speak English by watching Friends on TV. And so he's the one that's always talking in the most recent interviews that have been happening. If you're wondering where the deep, meaningful lyrics come from, it's probably from Namjoon because he's always pondering and wondering about the universe around him. He's very deep and philosophical. He's an amazing rapper and he's also the nicest, sweetest rapper you'll probably ever meet.
여자들은 널 보고 불러 언니 너무나도 쉽게 가는 철판들 지리고개선 지들이 모이겠니 여자 팔이 벌어들고요 아슴이 현실 싹 다 보여 홍대 예능쇼이면 안 되는 힙스 니들은 날 그 고정
And his smile, have you noticed his dimples yet? Because there are dimples. Great ones, deep ones, like the meaningfulness of the lyrics.
And then there's Minyoongi, known as Suga. Maybe a little quieter than the rest, maybe a little more sarcastic than the rest, but with a heart of gold. Remember that time he wrote personal post-it notes and delivered them to all the fans at a fan meet on his birthday? His passions include being on stage in front of a screaming audience. And sleeping.
서 있으면 앉고 싶고 앉으면 눕고 싶고 그런 거 아니겠습니까?
Then there's his rapping, which, I'm warning you again, might be the most emotional and powerful rapping you've ever heard. He sometimes goes by August D and has a mixtape by the same name. If that doesn't get you, his gummy smile will finish you off.
Up next is Kim So-jin, also known as Jin for short. He's the oldest of the group and often teased as the mom figure because of his desire to take care of everyone. He loves to eat and even started his own vlog called Eat Jin. He is silly and dorky and funny, and he loves to tell dad jokes. But what he really loves is to blow kisses to his fans. His air kisses are the best I've ever seen. In fact, the other members always want to try and copy him, but they can never cut it. He has the voice of an angel and the face of a model. In fact, everyone says he's the best looking member of them all. Who's the third from the left? People want to know. Well, let me tell you, that's our Jin.
And then we have our sunshine, Jung Ho-sok. J-Hope. That's what I call him, or Hobie, because I can't say his real name. He acts dorky and silly, and he can come across as a little bit obnoxious and maybe crazy. But that's just him doing his thing. That's the whole point. He wants to bring positivity and energy and sunshine into your life. He's full of positive energy that is tangible. He is our hope. He's the lead dancer and often creates their choreography. Watch him and be blown away.
외쳤지만 저버렸지 내 양심을 날이 갈수록 느끼는 날카로운 실수 현실에 지켜본 대무던 비트 연애지 버려진 미를 깨어나고 볼 땐 이미 사방인지를 건드릴 수 없는 매서운주의 시선들 기적고 외쳐 현실을 미치도록 좋았지 달콤함에 중독된 병실 그래 병실 놓치기 싫어 쌍마의 손길을
You should see him perform. It's like using the sun's rays with a magnifying glass. It streamlines the sunshine beams into your heart, leaving a permanent impression of awe at his beautiful soul. Yeah, that's Hopi. Are you sucked in yet? We warned you. I'm sorry.
The youngest, or the Korean term maknae, of the group is Jungkook. There's a reason why he's called the golden maknae. He does it all. Dances, and sings. And raps now and then.
공부를 하기 싫다면서 학교 때려치기는 겁나지 이거 받은 거야 준비하는 벌써 설정들은 제발 좀 너희만 살아가지고 유리 멘탈 boy stop 자신에게 물어봐 언제 네가 열심히 노력했냐고.
He's athletic and smart and funny and serious, shy and savage, beautiful and dorky, and has a love for bowling.
스페어 처리 스페어입니다. 약간 조금 나왔습니다. 근데 이 멘탈
He's the one most people notice when they first see BTS. Point in case when you all started asking who the one in the middle is. If he's wearing a white t-shirt and Timberlands, that's probably Jungkook.
Park Jimin. Sigh. I can't even with him. Get out now. Get out now if you don't want to be part of this fandom. Because Jimin will do you in. I am not kidding. Once you gym in, you can't gym out. So stop and don't watch anymore. Stop right here and don't watch anything else. Unless you are ready for Jimin. Are you ready for Jimin? Because, let me just show you. Here he is dancing. And singing. And smiling. It's over now, am I right?
And finally, we have Kim Tae-young, or simply known as V or Tay-Tay to his fans. This is the man that pulled me kicking and screaming into this fandom. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to be a fan of BTS. But it's because of him and his derpy faces that I couldn't resist. He can go from adorkable to dead sexy in 1 second flat, and that can send Cupid's arrow straight through your heart just as fast. V is known for his voice that has more soul in its depths than a graveyard, which is where I usually land, because he kills me. And his derp faces challenge the concept that idols have to always look perfect. Quite the opposite, in fact. His goofy faces and playful personality are what endears him to us fans. He is so cute and so adorable. Don't watch him. Don't. Stop. Stop looking. I don't want to share him with you. Stop. Stop it. No! Ah! You'll fall for him and I don't want to share. while you looked, you've probably fallen for him. So, welcome to the fandom. It's gonna ruin your life forever. It's gonna change your life forever. Like it did mine. Here, have $500. See if I care. I just wanna see you in concert. That's all I wanna do. And look at you every day.
소년단처럼 진격해 방탄 소년단처럼 진격해 방탄 소년단처럼 진격해 방탄 소년단처럼 진격 영감하지?